crafty friends, welcome back to Bel Anne Craft Studio. I am in the middle of market prep. If you hear my printer in the background, I'm printing business cards. I have a whole stack of them. I'll show you what I've been doing. And if my camera shakes, I'm sorry. I don't have the best equipment. I'm just starting out. Right here, getting ready to make sure that these are ready for market. I have a box here that I'm going to put them in. Nice little Amazon box. I had took a little time to get my office here / craft room um, together in order it's organized, and that way when I work I'm not in chaos. I don't like that. I'm very meticulous. I don't like that. So moving forward, I'm going to be making some videos where you'll see me or work with me in the process of what goes behind the scenes for Bel Anne Craft Studio. Again, I've got one of those tripods that it's like a rubber band and it moves, and I'll try to remedy that for another type of tripod. But I do want to take the time and spend time with my crafty friends, letting you see this is my to-do stack over here that you can't see on camera is my business cards. I print the front. I do a whole pack, and I'll show you what I got. And this is what I order, and I ordered this off of Amazon. I have a business Amazon account, and it is the Nina, and this 110-pound, great for thank you cards, which I have a stack under here, and business cards that will be happy in my 8550 Epson Eco Tank. So that's sitting here, and I leave that there to let me know these are the ones that needs to go get fed in the printer. I'll get it right. And then I have the stack already done, and I have the ones in the printer coming out right now, and they're getting fed. And once this whole pack is done, then I'll turn it over, or I'll have it like this to let me know I need to print on the other side. And it's just basically rinse and repeat. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to rearrange things over here so everything's nice and tidy. This over here, these are some few business cards that I have that I need to cut. I've already got a little pile started here. And this is some sticker paper, and my plans for these are to make like branding stickers, stuff that when you all make an order, I will put some treats, freebies in with your order so you'll know what to expect. So I've got a few of these I want to use up. Before I started my business, I just kind of bought as I went to just make sure I kind of make like uh, a good amount of supply. So let me see. I think I shall put these here because I'm not doing these today. Let's put this, and this is I wanted to share with you too. This is my spiral cutter. It punches a hole. That's kind of like the We Are Memory Keepers cinch, but this is more industrial, hefty, heavy duty. I'll show you how that works on another video. I haven't used it yet, so we get to check it out together. And then I have my inventory sheets I need to organize and I need to put together. So I need to put those here. Those are going to be for another day. And then I have to cut these. Yes. So you can see me I'm going to move those over here, and I'll work from right to left. Okay. And I'm going to really check really quick and make sure you can see that just a little bit. I have my computer behind me. This one I use for my Cricut. I've got 4 Cricuts. I've got the Expression. I got the very first one that ever came out, the little bitty one. Yeah, I cut on those. I typically will cut or have plans. Let me correct my words. I have plans to use those in quilting projects, and you'll see those. And I will be putting extended versions on the I can't talk today, y'all. Crafty Friends Corner over on Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon, it's $5 a month, and we will have fun. Things you won't see here on YouTube, and that helps to monetize me here. Is I don't foresee having commercials. I don't know if you're like me. When I am watching something and I'm really into what I'm watching, here comes a commercial that's something things I don't like to look at. So, yep, I'm gonna get comfy here, and I am, if it shakes, I'm sorry. And I have my little work stack here, and I'm going to just go ahead and get busy. Now, a lot of videos, I'm going to chat with you while I work, if you don't mind. A lot of videos, I see a lot of, they do a lot of time lapse, I guess you would call it. I came from a generation, and I'm going to keep working if you don't mind while we chat. And I came from a generation where, oh my, cable wasn't even a thing. And when I was 13, I came home and my mom surprised us with cable. And I didn't know what that was. And then I saw all these channels, more than 1 or 2 channels that I grew up with. And so, yeah, so long story short, you can only imagine about that time, and I'm paying attention as I go, and I'm just making sure that y'all can see it. I'm pretty sure you can. If I turn around, it's because, yeah, I want you to see what I'm doing, and this is a work with me, and I have to get ready for prep. But anyhow, a lot of the technology is where I'm getting at. It, I'm still learning it. Some things I do very well. Some things goes right over my head, and I have to kind of ponder on that for a moment, and to be able to comprehend or grasp what I'm trying to learn. So I wouldn't mind doing time lapse, but again, I have to learn how that goes. I don't have a fancy camera. I really don't. I have a camera that is connected to my computer, and that's what I use. Um, when you start a new business, you have money to buy the essentials, or I have money to buy the essentials. Let me correct myself. But when it comes to getting fancy, if I can make do, and my motto says, use what you got, I'm using what I got. Y'all can hear me, you can see me, praise God, I can go ahead and continue on. But yet I can totally get it. How technology and things, where some are they're very smart. I give them lots of credit, because it takes a lot to really understand all of that. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm measuring these, and I make my own. Let's see, did I do that? Okay. I make my own business cards, and usually whenever I make them because it's cost effective for me and for my customers, my crafty friends. And so, with that being said, I have this cash box under here that I got, and I need to move it. Bear with me here. I bought it so I can have something to go to market and have to make change. So if I go to market and I let y'all know where I'm at, come say hi to me. Just say, "Hi, Bill." My friends call me Bill. I consider you all my friends. And of course, if you all know me, my name is Belinda. But yet, you being my crafty friend, call me Bill. I don't mind it at all. But at the same time, I'm going to continue my thought. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this straight here. Okay. And it's always good to what it's always good to just see what the task at hand or what I'm doing. But sometimes you want to see the creator that's creating. I'm in my work clothes. I'm not dressed up. When I go out, I look nice. So if you see me at market somewhere in your town where I'm at, I'm going to try to stay within the Texas Lawton, or not Texas Lawton, but Texas Oklahoma area for now. So if you're watching this from any of those areas, and so I'm trying to get this, then you come and you say hi to me. I would love to shake your hand, and if you are a hugger, I'll hug your neck. I'm a hugger. Loving the Lord as much as I do, I'm a hugger. Okay. So what I'm doing is there is a black line. Let me show you from the full sheet. There is a black line, and I put that there for reference. So I know where to cut it because I want them to come out clean and nice. I'll cut the kind of like very, very little on the side. If you can see here, I'll cut a little bit on one side, not on the line, but just a hair on one side of the line on both sides. And then when I do that, I have the cards like so. And if you're a business owner or thinking about starting a business, oh, I hit my mic. I hope I didn't muffle it. I hope that you can get something from this. I know uh, I have never done a e-commerce store ever. My businesses have been restaurants, brick and mortars, and just shops and things like that. But to do this at home and work on my website, that is a new. And so it's taken some time to kind of adjust and grow in that. So if I can be a help to someone who is just starting out and thinking of doing the same, please reach out. I'll try my best to help you the best I can. I know it helps me when I do the same. Look for videos for someone who's just started out. But what I'm doing then, and you can see here, okay, you see it has the line, and I had cut away, as you see that when I was slicing it, that black line. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. And when I cut it, it'll have a hint of a black line right there. But then I'll go back over and just barely kiss it with the blade, and I want that to be clean. So in essence, it'll come out beautiful like this. Okay, these are my business cards, and then the back. Okay, and right here, all my information on the back. Um, They're not the fanciest, but I designed everything myself, trying to save money, being cost effective for me and my customers, because that cost effectiveness uh, rolls over to you all who makes for the ones that makes the purchase. Okay. And if I see that it kind of did it okay, I'll go ahead and I'll just give it a little snippy snip. And the excess, very little. I don't like wasting. If you've seen my videos, you know that I use all kinds of stuff. Use what you got, friends. Use what you got. Okay, this is a perfect example. Little bitty. I don't put it too close to the camera. Very minimal waste. Okay, and so that's what I'm doing here, and realizing that I forgot to clean my glasses, and I see a smear. Very minimal. Very little, very little. And I don't know if you can see this where the black line is right there. The camera will focus right. And then I put it in the pile. And I'm going to set that there so you can see where I'm going with things. And I'm going to put this right here so you can see what I'm doing here. And this is what I'm doing. Give you an update what I have been doing while I work. I have been going over potential designing ideas for custom products, such as embroidered bath towels, kitchen towels, baby items. The print partner that I go through with, that you see on the BR Gifts and Things page, they don't have these things. So what I can't get help with through my print partner, I'm going to be doing them myself. So the concept is that when you purchase a print on demand, okay, I did that because I'm just me. There's nobody else. I'm just me. I'm the only one running this rodeo, just me. Now, essentially, potentially, my grandbabies may come and help me. But I don't know. They got school. I mean, it's just me. Long story short, a idea that I had, I thought, why not do a print partner, the print on demand thing? And I have a Zazzle store, and I have my Amazon is up and running. I will link all of those for you. Go and look at under the description box below in the show notes. And I have my eBay store. There's not much on there because, yeah, it takes a minute to get all that together. Working on a schedule and offering a wide range of things for people, because this group over here may like something, but this group over here doesn't. But this group over here likes something, but this one's saying, yeah, that I don't like that. So I'm trying to get within that big circle to where you have something that you can offer as far as the crafty thing goes for everyone, anyone. And I have a dear friend. He's like a brother to me. And I showed him some of my work of embroidery that I had been kind of working on and designing, and he liked it. And I may show some shorts with those as well, some YouTube shorts. So stay tuned for some of those. Work in progress is what I may go ahead and call it. If you're interested in some of that, please go ahead and stay tuned. And if you have an idea where you wanted something embroidered, just stay tuned, because I will be offering quite a bit. And again, just to be a reminder, I saw something here that I needed to trim that black off. Okay, beautiful. Hang in there. And if you're just passing by, thank you. Thank you for stopping by Bel Anne Craft Studio. And go ahead and subscribe. sit a while. I know sometimes we watch videos, and we all do it. We all do it. Can't deny it. We all do it. Where you go and you watch a video that seems intriguing, but then you keep watching, but you don't subscribe. I'm okay with that because I want you to trust me. I want you to feel comfortable with me. Okay? And so I I do want to emphasize that because there's a lot of people out there that will stand before the Lord, and they will answer for that what they do. But even Jesus died on the cross for them. So we have to bear that in mind. We can't point a finger, but we have to be cautious. So, having said all, um, I do want to, and I did that backwards. I just realized I did. That's okay. It's okay, Belle. Um, but at the same time, we have to be cautious. So I know what trust is when it comes to um, different ideas and new businesses. And again, if you're thinking about doing a business, and these are some things you might want to look into. I see some really good people out there. Um, and some I don't subscribe because of their lifestyle, the way they live. But some of the videos they may have are very handy and very, very useful. But at the same, at the same time, I am aware of that as well. So I highly respect those that are cautious because you can't be sure. And I feel like with me, um, you seeing me, you're gonna know I'm a real person. I'm not just some kind of Barney or Wilma, or they call them Karens, I guess, out there calling themselves something when they're not. Because we're going to stand before the Lord, true that. Okay? And so right here, I just got a little bit of a snag. I'm going to go ahead and keep rolling on. And I had already cut some fabric I got at Hobby Lobby, um, and just to kind of test out some patterns I'm working on. There is a bag. I know some people call them makeup bags, but I want mine to be unique and euphorious. I don't want it to be just like Jane down the street. I want mine to have my stamp on it, Bel Anne Craft Studio. When you see my bag, you're going to say, that's Bel Anne Craft Studio. That's the way I work. I don't I don't like to take what people do and they say you can copy me. Well, I appreciate that, but no, I'm going to take inspiration from what you get, what you're doing, and I want to uh, do the research for me. And that's just how I feel about it. Uniqueness is what we all need to do, because you don't want someone to come and buy your stuff and say, you know what, I can get that at Walmart. Well, that's great. Walmart gets their stuff from China, India, and overseas. You don't hardly ever see people have made in United States. And my stuff that I have are designer level. These are just not just flea market stuff or something that you can get on the side of the road. These are designer, as I am a designer. So you're going to get quality. I back my stuff up. Okay. Seemed like this one was kind of, my word, winker jawed, kind of crooked. I want to straighten it up. Okay. And with that being said, continuing my thought that I was saying earlier, that um, you're going to get quality. Okay. I'm sorry for the shaking. I'll try to get a better tripod that doesn't wiggle. But it's the first one I got, and it's what I have, and I'm using it. Respectfully. Um, but yeah, you're going to get quality. You're not going to get something that is low quality. My spoof flower shop has that quality. Now, I had shown my fabrics that I um had like swatches, and these are good. These are these are quilting fabrics. You want to put your heart into your work, then quilting fabrics are what you want. Now, some people will be fine, and I'm not, everybody has to work. I mean, I like Hobby Lobby like the nest. Next, I like Joann's when she was around. Um, or if they were around, if I may be corrected. But at the same time, as a surface textile designer and a graphic designer, I know for a fact that you put everything you have into your work. You want that quality. You want that to come through on your work. So, having said all, I had went and I bought fabric from Hobby Lobby, okay? And I tested out some products, and I have been testing them out. I need to quote them, and I may very well go ahead and bring you along for that. If not, over on Crafty Friends Corner on Patreon, I'm going to be, because of everything that I have been doing, my workshops right now, I haven't done them yet, but I am going to be trying my best to work on them. But hang in there. If you have not went and looked at that, go look at it over on Patreon. All the links are in the description box below. I used to teach long time ago. Oh man, maybe 12 years, 10 years, maybe more. I say roughly about that. Well, I can't get that to do right. Okay. That I did teach 5 and 6 year old how to sew. My granddaughter, which is, I think she's pretty close to 13 now, and I had extra um, crochet needles, and a G is always good to start out with little ones because it's big enough for their little hands, and they can get a feel of it. Giving like a little grippy on there, like a pencil grip, something similar to, let me see, can I find one on my Cricut here? Typically we'll find this, see if that's, okay, I don't know if you can see this here. I make things work. See if you can see what my time is right here. Yeah, we got time. Okay, watching my time here. This is a pencil grip that I use. I leave it in here, but you can get a pencil grip and you can use that on crochet. Simple. You can make things work, but for little hands where they can grip onto that, that'd be optimal. The crochet, beginner crochet, advanced crochet is what I'm teaching on my workshops on Patreon. Will And I'm getting those together, and the beginner sewing, advanced sewing. Now, I get it. YouTube has their different videos and such, but this is a one-on-one hands-on workshop that you can't get. It goes beyond YouTube, as if I'm there in your house with you. I had a lady when I went to Hobby Lobby, and I was trying to help her, and she was trying to sew something for her granddaughter. Long story short, she mentioned that I helped her, and she says, you should teach classes. And that's when I had told her um, who I was and what I do in my business and all that. And so people are looking for those things. And to be able to have it in your home, I could go out somewhere and I know Hobby Lobby sometimes has a space, or used to, as I remember, had a space where you can teach, but 9 times out of 10, it seems more convenient when you have something online and the live streams are live whenever I get those. Um, then you can say, show me where you're at in your in your sewing project or whatever, and I can tell you step by step, as if I'm looking over your shoulder, what to do. Okay, so the benefit of having a workshop like that, and when I mean there's no beginning and end, you can still hang out there and continue to um, work along, and we can just sew and you can learn something and help somebody else learn if they don't know. And yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be lots of fun. It takes a lot of time to prep for those, but to explain all of that, to say this, these are kid friendly. Kids, your children can sit at the table or wherever you're crafting at or sewing at or what have you. Um, Mamas and daughters, I'm going to start doing them like this. It just keeps the line going. Like if you're a mother-daughter team and you want to spend that time with you and your daughter and you want to learn how to sew and crochet, um, y'all sit there together and have the video, and then you can follow along. Once the live stream is over for that point in time when I post it, you can watch the reruns if you're part of that tier. If you're a Patreon of that workshop, sit and watch them again. And I am not too far away. Where if you say you have a question, you holler at me and say, Belle, I don't understand what you did. I've seen videos where I know some of them are they don't speak English, but they put them up. There's a lot of them in Spanish. Of course, I understand Spanish. um I don't see too many Vietnamese videos like that, but I speak and understand that as well. But if you have or you speak one of those languages, what a benefit to holler at me and I can talk to you, and you can understand it. You can tell me, and you can say, uh, hey, Belle, I'm just wondering about this and I'm wondering about that, you know. Okay, sounds like my printer stopped. So I'm fixing to, and I see my little doggy wanting to go outside. She's going to have to hold on a minute. Um, but I just want to be helpful, and I never want to take away from anybody, because my deal is I choose to honor the Lord, and that's where I stand. So, okay. Let me go let my little dog out and I'll be right back. Okay. I went ahead and loaded up the printer again, and my dog went outside, and this is what I do 5 days a week. Saturdays and Sundays, I like to do housework, clean up, run errands. Sunday, I want to fellowship. I want to try to work on things on my ministry. So many things. So, yeah, it's always going. And I'm in my office till 5 or 5:30. I'm in here from 7-ish, 7, 8-ish until then, 5 days a week. So if I don't put a video, you'll know exactly what I'm doing. That girl's working. Ugh, she's doing her thing. But again, yeah, taking my dog outside, I kind of lose track of what I was saying. But yeah, but anyhow, that's pretty much the gist of it all. And I have this little trash can here. I have a big one behind me. But when I'm crafting, I just want to put it there and go ahead and just rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. These are some that I printed off a while back. But I need to get them done because they're just as good. Okay, so that's Patreon. What can I say about the rest of everything that I'm doing? Print on demand. Why did I choose that? Okay. Like I mentioned, it's just me. There are a lot of things that I know how to do, and to be able to do them all, there's not enough time in the day. At this point, I don't have employees that I can hire to help me, though I have had employees before in my restaurant when I had it. Before I had got sick, I did a lot of things. But I've learned over the years, for doing business for so long, and this is not my first business, that you take the help where you can take it. So if you can take away anything for what I'm saying, take this. Take the help where you can take it. Help is a very hot commodity. Nowadays, we're in the time where everybody's out for their own self. It's me, I, me, myself, and I. And so I don't like to bother nobody, but yet I'll lend a hand to you. I don't have a problem with that. Whether that person comes back to me and says, here, this is for all your help, I don't look for that. So, having said all, help is a hot commodity. It's a valued commodity. It's a valued asset to me. To be able to go ahead and go through these print-on-demand companies, it's a help. Printful, Printify, yeah, all of them. Zazzle is a print-on-demand company. These, I can put my designs there and check on them often. It is still my business. It is still me. But having that help, you can't, you can't, you can't replace that. I truly appreciate that. Because when I was growing up, no, I didn't know what this stuff was. And I'm still learning. I don't know everything. And I guarantee you, anybody that says they know everything, they're a liar, because you can't know everything. And maybe people say, oh, that's harsh words. Truth comes out. The Bible says, you can be sure your sin will find you out. Whatever is in the darkness always comes to the light. Best tell the truth now while you have the chance. Because when judgment day comes, as we all will stand before the Lord, the truth will come out. Okay. So help is something that I can truly appreciate. I'm going to make a mess in my nice, clean craft room. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Make it work. Okay. Now, with that being said, this is why I chose to go with that aspect on some of my things. I started out doing that first. And then I went ahead and I started, after I knew I got what I needed up there, didn't want to do a whole lot. And there's a few things I thought, well, let's see how that does and how that goes. If it doesn't go, it don't go. I tried, for example, I tried a little baby onesie, and it is print on demand, and everything does not look good print on demand. Sublimation, DTF, everything don't look good like that. But when you put embroidery on there, oh yes, that looks, good. Now, mind you, of course, I'm gonna put it over here now so I can keep the line going here. Mind you, this is one thing where I decided to go ahead and do the print on demand aspect first. And when orders come in, that gets done. Then that frees me up to go ahead and do the handmade things, the signature things that I want to do when it comes to crafting, crochet workshops, YouTube videos, the whole works, markets. So now I'm at that part where this is what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm prepping for market, getting things ready. Everything is, if you're thinking about doing a little business, it's all hands on. There ain't nothing that you can sit back and kick your feet up in your favorite chair and with popcorn and bonbons. It's work. It is you doing the paperwork. It's you doing the designs. It is you doing the whole lot. So just keep that in mind. So if you decide to do a business, do your research first. I did my research before I started my website to make absolutely sure I was dedicated, that I was going to do exactly what I said I was going to do. Okay? The paperwork in, the here in Texas where I live, you have the sales tax permit. I have that sitting on my wall. And getting all of your DBA and everything. You got to get that because it's important. Somebody will come and pretend they're you and mess up your whole role, and you're in a spot. You're in a bad spot. And I would not want that for anybody. You've got to make sure that you are doing absolutely everything to cover yourself. Okay? So these are something I can offer, and then I'm telling you this because this is what I'm doing. Okay? I'm not out to get rich because I know the Lord is according to scripture, and then we see everything going. The way things are going now, we're very close. We don't know the time nor the day, but we are to be ready. And if you're not ready, for those that are not ready, will be left behind, just like the 10 virgins, the example. 5 were ready and 5 were not. So, yeah, you got to be careful with that. I'm not out to get rich, forgive me, but I am needing to occupy until he comes. Everything I do, I glorify the Lord. Everything. I glorify him in all things. When I translate from Spanish and Vietnamese on my ministry website, if you ever see that in the description box below, feel free to go look. And a lot of people come and they look. I have to be careful what I say on there and make sure, absolutely sure it translates correct, because if not, I have to stand before the Lord for that. Even in my business, I have to be mindful of that as well. I have to make sure I'm doing everything that honors Him. Some products I will not be able to do, and I won't offer those, but some products I will. And I know there's going to be some that'll appreciate that. And I trust the Lord, He will bring those my way. So, again, if today's the day, I'm ready to go. But if not, I'm going to keep going, doing what I'm doing, and I will honor the Lord in all things, great and small. Okay? So, I want to emphasize that is truly important to me, that I let everybody know. Okay? But yet, yeah, we're living in that world where people are living there. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil. There's only good that is in Christ Jesus, and that is it. And I appreciate the Lord for those who are my crafty friends on this channel, because I pray you understand and can relate to what I'm saying, and appreciate good, honest, let me emphasize, honest content. Yes. What you see is what you get. This is who I am. This is not me just pretending on a camera. This is me all the time. Ask anybody who knows me. Okay, this one was kind of off. So it was just a little bit off, y'all. Oop. Okay. Okay, that one's going to be, it's going to be all right, but it's a little slim. Whew. Okay. Rinse and repeat, guys. Rinse and repeat. Okay, what else can we talk about? So, the things that I'm trying to work on now is embroidery. Monogramming towels and things are so much what I want to do. Yeah, I really want that. Being able to monogram this week, next week, I'm gonna try my best to work, probably next week, because I have a lot to do this week to get ready. But with that being said, that you can see the process, I'll go ahead and try my best to remember to put some little video shorts up for you. And you can see the process of me designing towels. Now, I plan to put some that are already monogrammed, and you just pick what letter alphabet, like there'll be one letter of the alphabet on each towel. I plan to have those on the ready, easy to go ahead and put out the door. They're ready to go. And again, just as disclaimer, all my things are made to order, okay? But the designs will already have that up there. So all I gotta do is put the design into my embroidery machine. I have a Janome 550E. I have an older one. It's a brother, but it's like a home version. But this one I have, the Janome is a workhorse. I really like it. Lord bless me to see it. I will be buying me a bigger one, but again, all in due time, depending on the workflow and demand. So, getting right, I'm just doing this right along, isn't it? It's a pretty good little stack. So, you know, like country towels and things, and I did post, I don't know if anybody's seen it, a old towel. It was one of something I got at the Dollar Tree. Now, sometimes I'll do those experiment ones on the cheaper towels too, because if I mess up, of course, I'll make them for myself. If I mess up, then it's just me. But if it's going to work and the pattern and the design that I designed them to be turns out to be exceptional, then I will get one of my designer towels that I have on my website, and I want to do a video on that. I think that's a good idea. What do y'all think? Um, do a video with one of the designer towels. I'm going to be working this next week on gingham, vintage farmhouse gingham um, kitchen tea towels, and there are two sizes, and be looking for those. And that same collection for my gingham. These are my designs. I did not take them from somebody. These are my personal gingham designs. I made these. I made the design and everything, the colors, everything. The hex code, all of that is fresh. I have not seen any gingham like that out there. So just saying um, that you can look forward to being able to get and think, oh, that this is designer stuff. Anyhow, you can go over to my website um, and sign up to be notified when I get those ready. And it's essential to go ahead and do that because emails go out first before I post it to anybody. Sometimes I will, and I do plan to put coupons out there for those who have subscribed. I have a lot of things like appreciation subscriptions, like Crafty Friends. No, what is it? Bel Anne's Friends and Family, or I say that again. The name escapes me because I'm trying to work. It's like patting your head, rubbing your stomach. But if have a friend that you want to go and sign up, and if you sign up, I mean, you become a Bel Anne Craft Studio um, customer, and somebody else who would like that same thing, the one that you told, right? The one that you told about it, they put you in as you're the recipient that's going to get that perk coupons or whatever I have for that particular time on the website. You'll have to go look at that if you don't mind, please. Me working and trying to think at the same time is sometimes don't work right. I'm old. Can you not tell? Anyhow, lots of great things are coming. So the gingham towels then, okay, I want to go ahead, and when I get those that collection released, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I will make an order, and I might do it beforehand before I release that collection. I'll figure that one out. Which would y'all like to see? The collection first, then me make crochet towels, decorative towels with it. I can also offer embroidery on it as well. Just some ideas. Just let me know what y'all would like to see if you're looking at this and inspiring things. It's not that I don't know, but again, I go back to the help. I mean, y'all are my crafty friends, and I appreciate you. And I truly want you to know that your opinions matter to me. Okay. We're cracking right along here. Okay, so towels, embroidery. I just released my gingham collection on spoon flower. If you have not seen that I do have it all in the collection. So if you go to my spoon flower, you'll see on the front page, you can go to new up at the top right where all the fabrics are, and click new. Now, the gingham collection is only exclusive, it's only for fabric and tea towels. Okay, you can go get the tea towel off of Spoonflower if you want, or you can wait till the personalization part comes in on my website. So I'd like to hear what y'all think about that. Truly, I'm gonna make sure I'm not out of time, y'all. I can talk your ear off and hold on. Oh boy, getting it done, and my time is running low. We got a few more minutes. Let me stop so I can tell you I have I'm going to try my best, and I have the plan to load products at least 5 a week on eBay, Amazon, and Zazzle. So be looking for those posts. Go over to follow me on here on the channel, and also um, go ahead and um, follow me on Instagram and Facebook and the platforms I have. All that's underneath this video. And if you come from a generation that I do and you're not very tech savvy, your babies, your children, I know mine are all 30 and 40, in that range. So you can guarantee one of them knows something and have them to help you. And look under the video and you'll see all that information there. Okay. I'm trying, Etsy. I am BR Gifts and Things is on Etsy. Okay. Bel Anne Craft Studio will be on Etsy. Let me do a quick explain before I let you go. The concept behind BR Gifts and Things, Bel's Digital Creations, and also Bel Anne Fabrics and Textiles are they are to be under BR Gifts and Things as far as business wise, and I put those there for now because the concept is that you can say home and garden and stuff, but these are kind of something that are a designer type aspect where you can go and say, oh, that all that she had on Amazon is on her website. All that she had on Etsy, it's on her website. Okay. Etsy won't have everything, but if you want the extended version of what I have, you can go to the website. So it's very unique, very euphorious. It's a good idea, and it saves on having to have a lot of websites. There is just absolutely no way to take care of BR Gifts and Things website, Etsy, excuse me, Bel Anne Fabrics and Textiles. The other ones that I have that are kind of part of the print on demand, it will all tie back in to Bel Anne Craft Studio, which is the umbrella business of all. Okay. So if you ever see Bel Anne Craft Studio, you'll know BR Gifts and Things is part of Bel Anne Craft Studio. You'll see Bel's Digital Creations is part of Bel Anne Craft Studio. You'll see Bel Anne Fabrics and Textiles is part of Bel Anne Craft Studio, so on and so forth. The crafting page is that I'm on my website. Speaking of, we'll have hand embroidery kits. I'm getting those together. A lot of English paper piecing. I'm getting those together. Um, oh, these are kits that you can buy the kit and has the instruction, has the grid, has everything. So you know how to put it together and learn how to do English paper piecing. Quilting kits, a complete quilted kit. It's already cut and um, everything's done for you. All you got to do is sit down, sew it, and enjoy it. Okay. The only thing that will not come with these is the back and then the batting. You'll have to purchase that. But I'm working on trying to figure out if I can do this where I can offer if you buy that quilting kit, you can get a percent off on fabrics on my spoon flower, where I can go ahead and offer a percentage. Since you bought that quilting kit, you can go ahead and get a percent off for fabric on my spoon flower on my shop, where you can go ahead and buy the backing to that to that kit. I'm working on it. There's a lot to do. So stay tuned to a lot of things that I am doing here on Bel Anne Craft Studio. If you ever have any questions, my dear sweet friends, if you have a question, if you're not part of the um, Bel Anne Craft Studio here on YouTube, consider subscribing, consider hanging out. If you're not sure, that's okay. Hang out with us. We'd love to be your friend and be your crafty friend to see what's coming next. There's a lot to be shown here. I want to share all that I know. I'm getting up in the age where I just can't do the physical things like I used to, but I can take that and offer it to those who want to learn. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hearing me talk, because I'm a person, if I have something to do, I'm center focused, and I don't I don't do too well by um double tasking, if you will, talking and visiting. And I when I got something to get done, I get it done. That's just me. But thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for hanging out. Look forward to more great things to come. The 2 weeks upload post for YouTube is temporarily for now, until I can get myself established where I need to be, where that happy spot where I can say, okay, let's do it once a week or even more. So make sure you subscribe so you'll know when that'll come. Thank you for hanging out with me. Until next time, bye bye.